Hey everybody, welcome back to Tim Travels. It's Terry, your host. What is today? Oh yeah, today's 8th of December. So, sorry I'm out of breath. So, I wanted to do a video to kind of provide some corrections to my previous video about the Prime, I don't even know what it's called, holiday bonus, stuff like that. So, one of the things that I did bring up was that, not everybody was eligible for it. I didn't know that was the case last year. I guess I didn't pay attention. But, they have their reasons for doing it. And, I guess it's, the market or whatever. And I just wanted to say, somebody asked me about I kind of posited an idea how to work the system. And here's the thing. If you don't understand that a lot of the stuff that I say is satirical, you should. Because I'm not the guy who really advocates, truly advocates, messing over your company. In other words, I joke around about a lot of stuff, and I have a mind where I like to figure things out and come up with solutions a lot of times. But don't take my advice and go, oh, I'm just gonna sit in my living room and pretend I'm on the road. I don't know how you could do that anyway. Like I don't know how they wouldn't know, but if you're tempted to do that, don't, because if they find out that you're trying to game the system, it's not going to end well. I also said that I said that there were, I made up a name of somebody, and I said I have no idea if anybody at Prime is named that, but that, and what I was alluding to was the idea that, or implying this, the idea that when they promulgate a list of winners of the raffle or prizes or whatever you want to call them, that there would be somehow like fake names on there or names of people that didn't work at Prime. And in other words, they didn't give all the prizes out to drivers. They're going to put out a list. I guess they put out a list last year. Again, I didn't really pay attention at all last year. And I guess they put out a list and they held the drawing live. I don't know if people were there when, if there were any of the winners there. But so I assume they're going to put out a list this year. It'll be the names of everybody that won the prizes. So I want to make sure that people understand. And like I said at the outset, Prime is under no obligation to do any of this. So while I wish that all the drivers could participate, it's not my call. It's not my call. And the drivers that can't participate, and again, I didn't know that was the case last year, so I was kind of surprised this year, but somebody just told me it was the case last year. That's between those drivers, their driver, fleet managers, those divisions. So, I don't want to, look a gift horse in the mouth, right? And I said this before, and I said it on a video last year. When we got I think we got like $70 last year. Everybody got $70. And I was like, it's a gesture that I appreciated. And I said so at the time. It's not about how much money it was. I don't know how they arrived at that number, but it doesn't really matter. It's a gift to me, right? $70 I didn't have. So I hope that everybody who watched the previous video is watching this one and they get the fact that I'm just trying to be a devil's advocate. I'm just trying to point out stuff, and but I don't mean to offend anybody, and I really don't. I think it's beneficial. I think there are people that are going to be out over the holidays that are needed to be out on the road, and it may make for a good end of the year. If they're winners, especially at the higher levels, that's going to be a good outcome for them, and it's worth taking a rip at it. And who knows, maybe there'll be loads that companies aren't even anticipating right this second that are good paying loads, and people can make some money and end their year on a good note. I know this year has been tough for everybody. I was just looking at my numbers. They're not great. Hopefully have a better year next year. And if people get a little bit of extra coin here at the end of the year by being out running and winning a prize, then it's all good. So anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate everybody, and I'll talk to you soon.